I mean, overall, I thought we came out and we battled. I think that's a team that really, had a lot to play for. They made some threes. We answered them. Our 3-point percentage was really good tonight. I thought we got some looks. We're battling, and I think we're in a lot of games just trying to finish them. It's been the problem. I think our rebounding was key. What a great night for Irina, 14 and 18. That's a great way to finish up at home. I thought she just did a tremendous job. But, like our rebound was great. We just need to turn the ball over less.
Coach, it seems like I've seen a lot of games like this one this season where you fell in a little hole, battled back strong, only to fall short. How would you describe this season?
The whole season? Honestly, we just haven't done what we've needed to do. I think that we've got a lot of good pieces. I think we got a lot of talent. We just haven't been able to get it going together. The injuries really were a problem, and then getting it back, we just weren't able to get back on track. So, I think defensively we have not been a very good team overall, and that's been a problem for us. And I thought tonight we did some really good things against a very good offensive team. But we just haven't played consistently through the season. And I felt like when we got everybody back, we were going to get some traction, and we've just let a few games. I thought losing at Memphis in overtime took a lot out of us, and we just didn't bounce back. And, I think that's, we should be more mature than that. I think we need to fight back a little bit. But it's been a mystery to me because I see a lot of talent out there. It's not what we're used to doing. It's not, our culture, but it's, we got games to play. So, hopefully we can go and make a little run.
Coach, I'm looking at the whole season, of course, not taking away from this game, but how big was Middleton getting hurt in the first game?
I think she's a really good player. I think our guards, the injuries were to our guards, obviously, and so I think that was significant. I think she's a good leader. You will never know what that is, but I think Kiki's got some great basketball to play ahead of her, and I think everybody will really get to see what she has next year.
At one point, your starting backcourt was out, right?
Kiara did a great job. I think she stepped in and did a really good job during that time, and Marta played the two for a lot of times. Marta was our starting 4 last year. It's hard in this league. I think we've got some really good post players. I think it's hard in this league to win without guards. And guards, guards got to take care of the ball, and it's a guards conference, honestly. But it shoulda, woulda, coulda. I don't know. I think that we could have done some things differently. But again, you got games to play, and I think the biggest challenge to our team is to just let this go and look at the next season. And we look at conference tournament as a new season.
Coach, does this season make you look at your recruiting? Maybe there was some misses or something.
Daryl, come on now, man. Really. I think we had so many injuries to people. I think we've got good players. I just said it. I think we got good players, and I think we've got good young kids. You look out there and you see Joy. She played well tonight. Joy her knee is so hurt, and she is fighting through it, and she's having surgery as soon as the season's over. I think that's unfortunate, but I think we got good players in this team. So, I don't think that's a problem at all.
Coach, I'm not picking on you. I thought that was a fair question. In the third quarter is when they made a big move to go up, 15, 16 points. Like you had to battle back from there. Just talk about that moment, how big that was.
I think they got hot. I think we got cold for a few possessions, and they really got hot on that. I think it's how they play. I think they're really streaky, and I think when they get streaky, they start making threes. I felt like our defense had a lot to do with it in the fourth quarter. We really shut the players down. I told them, let everybody else beat us, but 5 and 2 or not. And I thought we did a great job on them to come back. And it's unfortunate we just couldn't finish it, but I thought there were some good things today.
Irina, great game.
Thank you.
You guys moved in too when I think you got pushed a little bit and fell. The ball was right after that. They hit a 3 or something and kind of took control. Just talk about this game.
Yeah, it seems like that play is the definition of our season. We're in it, and then something happens, and then we just get down in a hole that we can't recover from. And I just hope that we ran out of bad luck, and it's all going to come back in our favor in the conference tournament. And hopefully, we get to play 5 games and win.
When they went up by that big margin in the third, I'm telling you, I almost started writing. But tell me how a team like this was your big straight loss, I think it was. How can you guys get down like that and fight back with it too? But once again, fight all the way back to 2 points. Tell me about this.
Well, we believe in ourselves, and if we didn't, it would be unbearable to show up to practice and show up to games. You know, like we believe in ourselves and each other and every opportunity that we get. So that's what keeps us in the game. We never lose that hope and that drive. Stuff doesn't go our way, but it's not like we don't want to win, and I feel like that's what's keeping us in it. You know.
You hit a big shot, big three. I think it was the end of the third. Just talk about your team's play in the fourth and how you guys really about that.
Yeah, I mean, it just takes fight, and I mean, we've you said it earlier, but we've been within 2 possessions of multiple teams. We've been close to this game. We've been close with North Texas. There's been so many games where it's been close, and it's just like we know that we're good. It's just we got to have that fight, and we wanted to prove something tonight, and we didn't get the outcome that we wanted. But like I thought that we did a good job fighting and locking down number 5 and number 2, and just like taking good shots. And that's what we need to do coming into the tournament the entire game.
Coach, now you're going to the tournament. Tell me, how is this team now compared to when it started? I mean, it's just people like Joy Madison, is it your youngsters are more experienced now, or what do you kind of gives you a little hope going into the tournament?
Well, I mean, honestly, I feel like we've underachieved. You know, so I think when you've done that, I think there's a lot of tools in the toolbox, right? So I think that you go in there and you try to put those together. And I think it really, at this point, I think it's what our team wants out of it. I mean, I think if our team decides that they're just going to be relentless, and then I think we got a chance to make a run. What you fight at this part of the year is just the confidence factor and just a disappointment factor. But the slate's clean going into this. And, we lost in overtime to North Texas, who's probably going to tie for the championship with them. So we lost at North Texas in overtime, and we play this game close here at the end. You can play with anybody in the league. So I don't worry. We don't have UConn in the league. We don't have some of the teams that have been so dominant. So, I think we can make a run. It just really depends on, how we show up and the things we do and how much people want it. It really comes down to who wants it at this point.
And health-wise, where are you now?
I mean, I think Joy's pretty banged up, but I think for the most part we're probably as good as we've been going into it. So everybody's tired at this point, though. So that's it. Everybody's tired. So. But I thought today you got, Joy played well today. I thought Carter gave us some good minutes. And, when you get some minutes from some other people on the bench, people aren't playing 40 minutes. And so I thought that was really good to see. And, we've got some, if you go to the tournament and make a little run, you've got some other people that can go in there and give you some minutes. So, that's what you need.
Okay, so